is Dr. Porter. You are at the ASA Educational Center, that stands for Alumni Support Association. We have been in this building since last, almost a year, since last July, end of June. And since we've been here, these kind of activities and functions, we have had several, and we hope to have many more. That's what we are here for, to celebrate people achievement and to teach people achieve. This is just a guide. We can change it any way we want, do it any way we want, and we're in charge here. It's your program, it's your day. We're here to celebrate Conscious Magazine. It's something new on the horizon, something new in our community, and we hope to make this, help this magazine to become a success. Be another vehicle where people can learn, grow, and understand the African American culture and others, but certainly African American culture.
My name is Leonard Robinson, CEO, publisher, Consciousness. It's just a blessing to be here today, from starting up from day one and see what the magazine has actually done. We covered so much in seven weeks of a time. It's been just so amazing what God could do in that time. And at first, you know, it wasn't sort of believable to a lot of people. I was going around, you know, to business and so forth. You know, I know how it is to get doors shut in my face, trying to do something positive. And I guess that's the part that really hurts when you're trying to do something positive and, you know, not really support from you know, businesses and so forth. But, you know, I kept going, had my siblings that supported me, my family, you know, and the staff members, and, you know, no matter what it took, I mean, I just kept striving, you know. It was times, you know, I went to shed tears, you know, looking at financial situations, and, you know, once we got the magazine out, Dr. Porter called me about a week later, because I had no idea that we was going to have a release party because the finances wasn't there. And he just told me that he was going to set up everything and he was going to cook, and I was like, wow, he's going to do all of this. So, you know, they just been a blessing right there. And, you know, no matter what obstacles or anything that you go through in life, coming from, you know, just being in a poverty family, you know, we just keep overcoming and just keep striving to, you know, to get what you want to get in life. I mean, I know the finances may not be there, the support, but if you believe in yourself, you know, anything can come true. And, you know, this one of the aspects right here, the proof that anything could come out of, you know, a poverty area or a poverty family or anything. And you just gotta just keep striving. And, you know, some of my background, I went to Columbia College, Chicago. I also went to Kankakee Community College. And, you know, it was tough times there. I'm not asking for any pity or anything. I'm just, you know, just showing you how the steps in life, how everything come together. Also into hip hop music. You know, I'm a graphic designer, have my bachelor's degree in that. And once that came into play, along, you know, with the idea that, you know, the magazine, everything just makes sense. And, you know, I just want to thank everyone for coming out, and thanks for everyone's support. And our next issue will be out in about 3 weeks. And if you want to subscribe, you can feel welcome to do that, advertise and so forth. And the magazine is original. I was looking for it to only be in Kankakee County, but once the word got out there, it started spreading in Champaign, Chicago. You know, I did a couple spots on the radio stations here. I wasn't looking forward to do that, but that just shows you how everything comes to play. And it's still more things that's, you know, just coming into play that I thought I never see at a younger age. And, you know, I just want to thank my mother back here, Dorothy Robinson, just for giving me all this support. Stuck on my side, no matter what was the situation. And, you know, even the heart can tell you, some of the toughest things that we've been through, even if it was music or, you know, when I brought the idea to him. And, you know, my sister, Mozella, Julie, just been so much support and just, you know, just making this magazine, you know, come into existence. Because I don't want to think, you know, I don't take any credit for it for once. It was a God-given idea, but I know I have the skills to, you know, to work it where it should go. So I'm every day, if I'm up to 5 o'clock in the morning working on it, that's what it takes. That's what I'm gonna do. And you know, just want to thank y'all for just coming here.
All right.
Also, I'm a president at this Young Entrepreneur program that we have in Hawkins Park, and I want to present these two members that was part of the Entrepreneur. They started their own hip hop CD. I've been giving them support, just, you know, meeting other people and have to talk about it. And, they never seen so much happen in a couple weeks of time.
I want to talk to you, man.
So y'all can come right here.
Look in the camera.
This is Brandon and Brandon Cartwell.
Hello, everybody. So you got a group, you got, come on, get on up here. Great, man.
I'm going
Oh, what's your Eric? Come on, look. Alright. So we got a group called Gemini, me and him. I'm Randy Caldwell. This is Brandon Hunt. You know what I'm saying? It should be out probably next year, around the time when the Gemini kicks in. But there will be others before that. From Hopkins. Man, this dude's scared, man.
Questions or any announcements, feel free. Y'all on the business or anything y'all want people to know about.
He said you gotta get another shot of your mouth
You're
closer.
welcome to come up here.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I just try to have you know, the flow open, you know.
This is good.
I know it's other, you know, important situations that people may need to be informed about, things that, you know, something that needs to come to the forefront. I mean, that's what, you know, I'm all about in consciousness itself. I guess that's all I have to say right now. I'm a little nervous, you know, speechless too, because, you know, it's an era of my life I never seen coming, and it's new to me. So I'm learning every day as new things come into play. So.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 28. I just made 28. Yeah.
I'm not going to let you off before that.
Okay.
What school did you attend?
I went to Kankakee Community College and Columbia College, Chicago. Yeah, I did 3 years there and a few years at Kankakee Community College. While I was there, I was studying the arts. That's also something I do, draw, paint. People say I'm a man of many talents, but you know, God gave me the talents to give back to the world. So, you know, that's what I've been doing with these art forms that He gave me, and I'm going to continue to do that, and, you know, just keep producing as long as, you know, I can breathe and, you know, walk the face of this earth. So.
At what point in your life did you decide you wanted to put a magazine together?
He was there, he was on.
I
know.
Good question.
Yes, no, it was the time, you know, I was actually at the store with Leonard in Chicago. I was living on the west side for 3 years. It was just so much that you see once you go outside your house that can really, you know, you're looking at the environment like, you know, how did you end up here? And you just think, you know, look at certain people and ask, why is they doing certain things that's affecting the environment in the neighborhood? And I was just sort of upset that day. I was telling Lahad that, you know, I wanted to do a pamphlet just to, you know, just to give out, pass out, no matter what, so people could get valuable information so they can have aspects of changing their lives. And that's something that I really want to touch, you know, touch on people that, you know, we can change, we can be better people and live to our highest potential as a human being. And, you know, that dawned on me real heavy that I was just upset about. I was seeing just crazy things every day, and I wanted to do something about it. I should have, you know, went on ahead and just made the pamphlet at the time, but I didn't execute it. So, you know, once I got out of school, I graduated. It just been heavy on me just to do the outline. I didn't have any type of knowledge of how to do a magazine. I didn't know where to start at, so I just started just researching on my own, just trying to find information that, you know, make this possible. Every day I'm just sketching away, not knowing where it's going, not knowing what's going to happen with it. And that's when I started calling people, asking them, do they want to get involved with the magazine? Some people got involved, but some people, they kind of, you know, just left out my life because, you know, I'm not going to question or anything, but, you know, it's a hurting feeling when you think you have friends that you think that they're your friends when you're trying to do something, and then the next thing you know, you found out that they wasn't your friend, and it's a hurting feeling, but you just got to keep moving on, and, you know, and I just kept executing the magazine. That's your question.
Once this publication has reached the goal that you want, beyond that goal, are you planning to do another publication? Would you like to maybe do another endeavor, create another publication?
Yes, that's a good question. I do want to do a sort of like a hip-hop magazine in the future. Someone was questioning me about it because I did some schoolwork where I had hip-hop, you know, like just schoolwork magazines, and they said that'd be a good idea. And since I had knowledge in that area and, you know a lot of people, you know, I could probably execute that in the future. And I do want to do a newspaper. It's just an idea for like the Hopkins Park area, but, you know, I was going to see where Consciousness magazine was going to go, you know, how it's going to, you know, go forward. And I do want to go nationwide within the next 3 to 5 years.
You know, I'm coming up here in Kankakee, and I know out in Hopkins Park, the drugs is really rampant out there. And I look at the title of the magazine, Consciousness. Are you thinking about putting any kind of articles in the magazine that pertains to how people can get themselves together from substance abuse or anything of that nature?
Oh, yes, yes.
I hear the word consciousness, and that's real catchy.
Yes, we definitely take that in consideration. We have even like aspects of like health issues in there. We want to target toward more serious issues, you know, that people may not be aware of, and just get our information out there that's valuable to people. So actually, you know, look into the magazine, that information to benefit, you know, benefit to it. So we definitely want to, you know, get more things involved with the magazine. Any more questions or comments?
I like the word consciousness. I like the word consciousness for knowledge.
When's the first copy?
It actually came out in the middle of March, and today was like basically the deadline of this first issue. And again, like I was saying earlier, the third issue is going to be out in a couple more weeks. So I want to thank everyone for coming out, showing your support, and I'm going to turn everything back over to Dr. Porter.
First autograph sign. Hey, hold on, you gotta sign the CD. Yeah.
Get it for me.
Yeah, man, y'all, you ain't selling my CD, man.
Go ahead, I got you. The first official autograph signing of Aaron Robinson.
Right, chill. Hold on, give me the picture, dog.
I can't. You go down some more.
Hold on, man. You like to come over here too, dog? Nah, come on, dog. Come on, dog. But, hey, you gonna get a picture. You signing this, man. I want you to sign it. You know what I'm saying? So, you can play back. History time, you know what I'm talking about?
History in the making as we speak.
It's on.
It's a home. You know, I always put that
I commit it.
I might have to
Hey, we'll have to get that drummer boy too.
I did. I went back there. I want to get his name when he gets done. So the drummer boy. Cool.